So this is the Anchier folding electric mountain bike, which in my opinion I believe is the best value for your money in 2020. It's one of the best electric bikes you can buy in 2020. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So what we're actually looking at right now is the Anchier folding electric mountain bike. I've had this for about 2 years. It has performed great. It is true I haven't put a lot of miles on it, but it's springtime. Not one single aircraft in the air. How crazy is that? You can hear the birds. Sky is clear and blue. Back to the focus of this video. So I've had this bike, like I said, for about 2.5 years. It has treated me good. No major complaints. Shifter and another shifter right here. This way you control the power. The battery resides in here. So when you go to buy the bike, they will have so many options. Most vendors will have so many options. You might end up choosing the wrong kind of bike. So be very careful before you hit that commit button. That's what the battery looks like. At the bottom, right here, you have all the cables coming out. I don't know if you guys can see that. 1, 2, just pull it out. .36-volt, 8 ampere, and if you look closely, you see some kind of silicone. It's some kind of very soft rubber. I'm glad the manufacturer did not skimp on that. So that kind of provides some kind a limited kind of weather sealing. You could still get some moisture in there, but if you're careful, as you can see, that should protect you from light showers. The throttle is right here. Let me get out of the light and show you guys what the throttle looks like. You can see that's what the throttle is like. The handle by itself doesn't do much. You see, I've tried to turn it, it doesn't turn. And this is the throttle. I do not have any cruise control, but I would be sure that I'm pretty sure somebody manufactures some kind of cruise control. The height of the steering is controllable. You can add some, you can reduce some, take off some of those rings, drop it lower. You got shocks up front. You have an LED light. And it also has an integrated speaker at the bottom if you look closely, and that's for the horn. And the way you activate those is right here. Turn on the light. It's on right now, but the sun is shining. Off, on, off. And the horn, you can do that even if the bike is still off. The one thing I would have improved on this is the saddle. Unfortunately, it's very short. You see, that's it. 5-6 inches shorter than what I would have loved it to be at, but it still works. So all in all, it's a very good bike. Here is the charge port. On my vehicle right here, I have the charger. So when you buy this bike, it comes with this charger. This D power. It has an LED light right there. So that LED light is green when it's fully charged, and when it's charging it's red. Some of the specifications: you want to make sure it's a lithium ion battery charger. Input 110 to 240 volts, 1.8 amps, and the output is 42 volts at 2 amps. And you see right there, when it's charging it's red, and when it's fully charged it's green, and then you disconnect. So you have the two connectors. Sorry, I'll put this on in the dust. And this one, you have that weather sealed connector housing right there. Take it off. Like that. That's how you charge your Antier electric bicycle. And just for memory, I got this one for about close to $700. The promotional image you will get on the website shows the forks reversed. This is the proper way to mount the forks. You can see where the headlight mounts. That should be in front, not the other way around like they did on their promotional materials. These bikes will come, some of them with loose bearings, some of them with very tight bearings. Check your bearing clearances. So you have to make sure your bearings are adjusted properly, both front and rear. And the best way I do mine is I adjust mine, get everything tight, block the set nuts, and then I spin the tire, make sure it's turning freely. Let's see if we can do a test here. I mean, it's been a while since I rode this bike, a long while. Just make sure it's spinning freely. You can see nothing is binding. If you have a bind, the tire will stop sooner. You gotta make sure that you are not binding your brake. How do you know that? Look carefully down here. Your bike will come with tools to adjust your brake. If you look carefully, you can see my disc. So I'll go to the side. That's the disc. Come to the top. You can see the caliper on the left, and you see that clearance. Now you can see the clearance on both sides. That's what you're looking for. You see, that disc is not touching any of the pads. Sorry. Focusing. So we've done that one. Let's check the rear. You got to do the same thing here in the back. If you have any sort of binding in there, you will not get the advertised mileage. Sorry, I'll turn the camera to the side a little bit here so you guys can see. Right there. You see the disc running from the top to the bottom of your screen, and you see the clearance on both sides. And the way you adjust that is you come to right here, and that's where you adjust, do the adjustment. Same here up front. Check this out. See how much I can press that? A normal bike could do that, a normal mountain bike, but this being an electric bike, you can't have that happening. They will run between 40 to 65 psi. I run 50 psi. So I'm gonna be added air in the tires. I check the clearance for the brakes, the disc brakes in the rear, everything and the front. Tight. The way you take this out, you go like that, and then you lift it up. That's how you free it, and then you can fold your bike like that, like so, because this is a folding mountain bike. You see that? All right, we'll close that up. because we're about to go for a ride. There, it's closed, and then you push that in. Bingo, boom. And one other thing I was gonna show you guys on these bikes, and you do that on both sides after you fold the bike in. So if you're thinking of changing the pedals, getting something metal, I like these ones. Because next we turn on the bike. Got 3 buttons there. So to turn it on, you press the middle button, hold it. Now the bike is on. It's on low assist. You can move it to mid, and you can move it to high by pressing this plus button. And then you can go back to mid, low, and if you go one more time, now you are on full electric power. And all what you have to do is turn on the throttle on the right handlebar, and your bike will take off. I like using the electric, pure electric. So let's get on and see. And all what I have to do is to turn this, and there I go. See, I'm not pedaling, and there we go, just like that. Down fast, as you can see. You let off, and then it shows that you have more power. It's amazing. This is what you need if you have a bad knee. You don't paddle, you just keep going. It's moving without paddling. It's beautiful out here. And you can go around the whole neighborhood, go check your mail. Tell you, it's just very cool. It's just so cool. Yeah. And I'm sure if you don't accelerate very hard like I usually do, you can get quite a bit of quite good mileage on this thing. That's the power. Oops, it went out. It's charging right now, and I have it plugged into the power plug. It's gonna take a couple of hours, and it should be fully charged. Just want to show you guys. It's all